Hey everyone, Gator Mom here. I have a brand new Timi and Leslie bag to bring you guys today for a review. This is the Marcel bag and I am absolutely in love with this bag. And I know I say that about a lot of bags. I may have a slight addiction for them. However, this bag is really super awesome. It's my favorite Timi and Leslie that I've ever tried so far, and I've tried almost all of them. I will put in the description box below a link to a few of the other Timi and Leslie bags that I've reviewed, such as their Rachel, their Abby, their Kate bag, the Madison bag, the heart bag. I've reviewed a good bit of these, and this one is by far my favorite. I am absolutely in love with the overall structure of the bag, the look of the bag, all the little fine design details that they put into this particular bag. I'm just really liking it. So I want to go ahead and get in and show you the outside of the bag a little bit, some of my favorite parts of the bag, and then I will show you how I have it packed up on the inside. So this color here, which I'm hoping I can capture for you good. It looks a little funny in the camera, but it is a really pretty copper and sandal color. This copper color here, the darker brown on the outside, is a new color that they just released, and then this saddle color they've had for quite some time, and it accents a couple of their other bags. I believe they have this one in like a black in saddle. Sometimes the saddle pairs with either their teal or like the cobalt color, so it's just a really nice shade, contrasting against some of these like solid ones that they have. So this copper I absolutely love. It's almost like a pebbled look. If you can see it up close, you might be able to see it a little bit better when I zoom in to show you the packing portion of it. But it's a really like buttery soft faux leather, and I absolutely love the detail of the stitching that is throughout this bag. I just think it really makes it. I like the stitching down the center here. I like these two straps in the saddle color here on the front. And I also really like the detail of the little additional hooks, if you will, that are down here on the side of the bag. I like just the sleekness of it. I like the overall look of it. I really like because they're not sewn onto the bag, so it just kind of adds another little fun element to it. You could definitely use these if you wanted to loop maybe like a swaddle blanket through here, or a bib, or like a little lovey, or I mean tons of things you can use these for. And then on the side of the bag, which I'll go ahead and touch on since I'm just talking about some of my favorite design features of it, you have the really cute saddle kind of buckle here with the optional D-ring, which you can use for your stroller clips, and the messenger strap. And then it almost has this like stitching with a triangle effect down here, which I absolutely love. I just think it looks so stylish. I really like it. And then the side bottle pockets are such a good size. They're very wide. This is my 17-ounce swell bottle. You could probably fit, I probably should have pulled another one down for you guys, but you could probably fit another swell bottle next to that. These pockets are so big on the side, and I really like the stitching around them, and then kind of how it gathers here on the pocket. It just adds another element to the actual like design look of this bag. I really like it. And then the back of the bag is pretty much just like the front as far as your two straps here on the side, and then you have a zipper back here with some more of that lighter brown, that saddle colored stitching. So it's really super cute. So I'll go ahead and turn it back around and then start unpacking it. Well, I'll show you actually back here since I'm already back here. There's a big zipper pocket back here, and I kind of use this back pocket as like a catch-all really. I just have my cell phone in there. This is an iPhone 6 Plus. I've been throwing it in here and to the side pocket over here, just kind of whatever I feel like using it for, as far as, you know, where I'm gonna put it, but that's what I have in there. And then I have some cash I just kind of threw in there. And then I have my Y pouch, and this is the smaller one. It's the floral print. I super love it. I like this little wristlet strap here because I can just grab it out of my bag and go, but it's just a wipes case. You can put whatever type of wipes you want in here, and I just have regular baby wipes in here to wipe down hands and faces. I like having my wipes accessible on the outsides of the bags just because it seems to be something that I'm forever using. So I think that's all I have. The pocket goes really deep. I have like my whole hand in here. I have a pen down here at the bottom, And then the inside lining is this really nice wipeable lining that has like the Timi and Leslie embossed kind of throughout it. So it's really, really nice. It's easy to clean if something spills in it or whatever. So I like that about all the Timi and Leslie bags. Then on the front, there isn't anything as far as pockets go on the front of the bag. I did want to touch on one more thing I like about as far as the design of it. I like this little arch here on the top of the bag because it makes the bag like a little bit of a slouchy look, which I really appreciate. I've just been kind of gravitating towards them lately. It just looks really casual and fun. And when you pull up on the tote straps, they just kind of stay there. And then it, like I said, it kind of gives it a little slouchy look. It makes it fit really comfortably underneath your arm. I'm short. I'm about 5'1", 5'2" on a good day. So this type size of a bag is quite big to wear crossbody, but you can use this messenger strap if you want to wear it as like a long shoulder strap or something, but I haven't been needing to use it because the drop length on these tote handles are absolutely fantastic. It's super, super comfortable. So as far as packing, no pockets on the front. On the side, I already touched on over here. I just have my 17-ounce swell bottle, or is it 19 ounce? It's the middle one. I think it's 17 ounce. Then over here on this side pocket, I just have a couple things I grab for all the time. My Honest Company hand sanitizer spray. I have my Posh hand cream, and I've been using the Ice Cream for Ice Cream one ever since it was released. I'm obsessed with this particular flavor. It's like a really creamy ice cream. It's so good. My kids love it too. And then I also have in here my big Posh lip balm. This is the Life is a Smile Giant Lip Balm. So I just have those three things over here on the side, and like I said, I sometimes will even throw my phone over there. It's just a really, really big pocket. So that is it as far as the outside of this particular bag goes. I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera up because I want to give you a good kind of bird's eye view of the inside of the bag so you can check out all of the awesome organization inside this bag. I did want to touch on really briefly though a couple of the accessories that come with this bag that I don't have packed in here that I haven't been using, but you get the optional messenger strap, which I touched on. You can wear the bag crossbody, or you can make it like a little bit tighter and use it as a long shoulder strap. It also comes with this thermal bottle holder, which I don't really have a need for, but they're really, really good for sippy cups also if your baby has outgrown the bottle stage. I used this a lot when my son was a little bit younger, but now we kind of just share that swell bottle. But it is a thermal lined bottle pocket there, and it fits great on the side pockets over here. Just kind of a side note. And then you have this big wet bag. It's a nice big size, and it's easily able to be folded into like smaller bags on the go. So I love those wet bags. And then you also have the change pad, and it has this little elastic pocket on the outside that you could put diapers and wipes in. So that's always awesome. You get tons of accessories with these Timi and Leslie bags. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera up and show you guys a bird's eye view of the bag. This is a good view of the very, very top of the bag. I did want to show you what it looked like with the zipper closed. And there's a little area here on the side that the zipper doesn't meet the very end of the bag, but it does over here on this side. So it just kind of goes all the way to where these tote straps reach. But when you open up the zipper, you have tons of room in this bag. Holy Hannah, it can pack a ton, and there's a lot of extra room on the very top of the bag to throw kind of miscellaneous things in if you don't want to zip the bag and you just kind of want to throw like last minute things at the very top if you have a blanket or a stuffed animal or whatever it is that you have. There's tons more room in here than even what I have packed in here. So this is how I have it packed up and how it's been working for me. I have been carrying this bag ever since I got it. I've been using it off and on for about 2, maybe 3 weeks now, and sometimes I'll move out of it and just grab like a really small bag if I just need like a quick trip, but this one has been packed up for a while and I've been really, really liking it. So on the top here, I just have my Timi and Leslie Mommy Clutch, which comes with all of their bags, and I absolutely love this clutch. I forgot how much I liked it. About a year or so ago, when I had started to get into Timi and Leslie bags, I used these clutches like crazy, and then I moved on to other pieces, and since getting this bag I decided to try out the clutch again, and I absolutely love it. I've been grabbing it like to go out of this bag all the time, and I did a separate review on just the clutch itself, and I can link that below with my other Timi and Leslie reviews at the bottom. But basically the clutch has this attached little short strap which you can detach and make it more like a wristlet on the one side, and it's just super cute how it has like the cinching here, and it's really organized well on the inside. So I'm not going to pull everything out, but it has all of my mommy things. I have like some receipts and some gum, I have my pill case, I have some Posh sticks in there, my nail file, and on the one side over here you actually have card slots for all of your cards, and then you have a zipper pocket on this side which I have like miscellaneous gift cards and more receipts and things like that. So it's like my little mini mommy bag, and if I need to run to the store or something without the kids, I can literally just pull this out of the top of my bag and grab and go. So that's a great accessory that comes with all the bags. And then on the middle part of the bag, I just have a few things sitting up vertically inside the bag, and then you have tons of pockets that go around the inside. So what's super awesome is you can really pack the bottom, say for example for your kids, with pouches or whatever you need inside this internal organization, and then you almost have a whole nother layer at the top to throw like, you know, your mommy clutch. And I actually have my planner down in there, but you could throw that on top if you're grabbing for it really frequently. So this just happens to be how I have it packed up. But basically in the center part of the bag I have my Kate Spade planner. This is a personal size planner that I use all day long, every day. It's like has my life in there. And then I also have my iPad mini in there, and this is just a regular kind of a thin Kate Spade case, but it fits perfectly right there vertically next to it. And then I also have a Jujubee Be Quick in there, and this is the super cute Animalini print that they did with the Tokidoki collaboration a while back, and I really like how it pairs with this color of the copper in the saddle. It just brings out the brown and the giraffes and the monkeys, so it's super fun. But basically in here I just have a bunch of busy stuff for the kids. I call it like my kid bag, kid bag, if you will. But I basically have like some snacks in here. I have a bunch of toys. My youngest, who is 2, is absolutely obsessed with cars right now. It's so funny. He carries them everywhere. It's absolutely adorable. So I have a bunch of those in there for him. I have my Rory's story cubes that we like to use. I have tons of crackers. This Be Quick holds so much stuff. It's just really easy to throw all of my activity and meltdown type stuff in one pouch that I can just grab out and go if need be. Back here in this zipper pocket of the Quick, I actually have some of these restaurant baggies, and I have a little silly kid straw topper if we go out to eat and I need that. And then I also have a little booty pod cover. This is a smaller one, and in here I just have hands and face wipes, mainly because I want to like wipe off their hands if I'm gonna get ready and like give them a snack or something. So all of that is inside that cute little Quick there. Then I believe, yep, that is all I have as far as this main part of the bag on the inside. Everything else is just kind of in the pockets on the outside. So you can see the bag is really holding its structure very well without having anything packed on the inside, with just having a few things in those pockets. So it's a really nice as far as that's concerned. So over here on this side pocket, I have a medium set piece in that same print that I decided to pair with this particular bag. And I just have a change of clothes for the baby and socks for all 3 of my kids if we need those being out and about. Then over here in this side pocket, I actually have the stroller straps that come with this bag. Then I have my sunglasses in that same pocket. This is just a big kind of fat Coach eyeglass holder that I keep them in, and that's all I have in that side pocket. In the front 2 pockets here, I have, actually let me just stick to the back and then I'll turn the bag around to show you guys. Back here in this long pocket that's in the back of the bag, it's actually a really perfect spot to put the change pad that comes with this bag with some diapers and wipes. In this spot I just have the large set piece in that same set of pouches that I decided to use for this bag, and in here I have all of my diapering needs. I'm actually actually out of diapers in here. I have been having 2 or 3 in here, but I've used them throughout the week. And then I just have some disposable baggies. I have a little toy to use when changing his diaper, and some more wipes, and a disposable change pad. So that's just kind of all of my diapering needs in that little area. And then in this zipper pouch back here, or pocket in the back of the bag, it's just a bunch of miscellaneous things. The pocket is huge. Look how big it is. I have a ton down in there. It's really just miscellaneous things. I have a small set piece, and in this particular pouch I just have things like my healer stick and some eyeglass cleaner and nail clippers and travel scissors. It's just like a little miscellaneous essentials, if you will. And then I have some little Posh pamphlets and samples. Oh my goodness, there's tons I just kind of threw down in there. I have my little NCO coin purse that has quarters in it. I have another little Lancome lip gloss. And then I have some of these teeth kind of picker things. And then my Posh lip scrub and a travel hairbrush for my daughter and I to use if we're out. And that's pretty much it. But there's tons of room in that back zipper pocket. It tends to be like a good spot for small type essentials that I might need. So, oh, there's actually a little mermaid down in there too. That was my daughter's. So over here on the other side of the bag, you have 2 more identical pockets as far as these side pockets go. There's like 4 around, and then you have this long one. Tons of pockets in here, you guys. I mean, it's crazy. Then you have the key fob that's attached on the inside of the bag, and I've been using it for my keys. It's an absolutely perfect spot to grab them and not lose them. In this pocket here, I just have a little custom pouch in this Jujube Admiral and First Mate print. I think that this particular copper and saddle looks really good with nautical type things. It will pair well with like blues and reds. But in here, this is just activity stuff for my kids. It's a play pack and then some crayons and things like that. And then the last thing I have in here, I believe it's the last thing, I have a little pouch over here. And this is in the Siamo print, and I just have all of my first aid things in here. So I have some Neosporin, some Posh sticks that are used for like my headaches, and a purifier stick. I have another healing stick, and then back here I have band-aids and a disposable kind of trash baggie for messes. So this is like a little mini med kit, and I will make sure to link below where you can get all of these things for those of you that are interested in finding them. But that is everything I have packed up in here, and the bag is completely empty. It's not falling over, it's holding up on its own, and there's nothing in it. So it's just a really well-made bag. What else is down here? I have more mermaids in here. Mermaids for days. We're going through a mermaid phase. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some insight as to how you could pack this bag up. I did want to show you how a Jujube fuel cell fits perfectly down there on the inside for those of you that like to pack with like smaller coolers that are similar in size to this one. So I did kind of want to touch on that. I meant to actually put that in there earlier when I had more things in it, but I had that in there this week also. So tons of possibilities with this one. I highly recommend this particular Timi Leslie. Like I said, it is my favorite so far. So I want to thank Timi Leslie for sending this one to me to review for you guys. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And as always, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.